Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be talking about the worst of the self-tanners that I've tried in 2022. It is still early in the new year, and I just did two videos for you guys. One on my most used self-tanners for the body of the year, and then my most used facial self-tanners of the year. So I thought I would also share just self-tanners that really did not work for me in 2022. So that's what today's gonna be all about. We're gonna be talking. So before we get into it, please give this video a big thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It just really helps me out. You're joining the most amazing family of people, and you get 3 videos a week, so definitely subscribe. But if you want to see my least favorite self-tanners of 2022, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright guys, if you hear any weird noises, my cats have taken over the room, so I apologize in advance, but I cannot kick them out. They're too cute. So if they happen to come in, I will show you guys them because I cannot not. So anyways, we've got some self-tanners here. I think there's like 8 or 9 self-tanners in here that I'm going to be talking to you about. And full disclosure, I may be mentioning some that are older than the year 2022. I just went through my self-tanner collection and I picked out stuff that I remembered not really liking, or stuff that I just really have not been grabbing for since trying them for the first time. So that's just how we're gonna do it today. So I'm not going in any particular order, and I have a mix of body and facial self-tanners in here. So it's gonna be like a 2-in-1, just because I don't like talking badly about things. So I thought I would put them all in one video rather than drag it out into 2. I love talking about things that I love. So we're gonna do this today, and then we're gonna go back to trying some new stuff. So the first one that I see on here is the Sol by Jergens Sunless Tanning Serum. This one, I just don't even remember, honestly. I saw this in my self-tanning drawer when I was going through it, and I was like, I just know that I didn't like that. I don't even remember using it, but I just know I didn't like it because I have not given this a second thought since trying it. So that's why this one is in here. I honestly don't remember anything about this. Like, I don't remember what it did for me. I remember specifically other Sol by Jergens self-tanners really disappointing me. This one is not memorable for me at all though, so I decided to throw it in here because it's clearly not worth it to me if I didn't use it more than one time and I don't remember anything about it. So definitely not a love. The next one is, oh my god, I really wanted to like this and I absolutely hated it. It's the Isle of Paradise Self-Tanning Butter with color correcting actives to even skin tone. Hello Golden Glow. I wanted to love this so badly because there's so many other Isle of Paradise products that I am just obsessed with. And I loved the packaging. I loved the idea of this. I just really did not like what it did for me whatsoever. So splotchy. When I put this on, like, I woke up the next morning and I was like, what is this? Like, there were like little white patches everywhere just from where the color came off. Like, it was so like chunky going on my skin. Like, you cannot layer this at all. It's just not a good product, and then your hands get all orange from it. So I really did not like this. I feel like there's so many better like self-tanners with the same idea out there, like being a kind of like butter or lotion, whatever. This was not that good, and it really did not give me that much color at all either. So there wasn't much that I liked about the actual outcome of the product itself, but I just love everything else. Like, this is such a cute packaging. Like, I would love for this to be good so I could like have this on my vanity and use it when I need to refresh my tan, but it just did not do much good for me. So definite no, but there are plenty of Isle of Paradise products that are huge yeses, so just keep that in mind. The next one, you guys are gonna laugh at me, and a lot of you probably already noticed this too, and I'm like so embarrassed because I don't know how I didn't notice this. Apparently I tried this and reviewed it twice, not realizing it. So that just tells you how memorable this is. Like, not whatsoever. I honestly don't know how I forgot that I like tried this twice. I just remember seeing a comment, like someone commented, you already reviewed this, and then I went back in my videos and I was like, oh my god, I did. And I just completely did not remember it. So this is another one that's just completely forgettable for me. I just genuinely don't remember much about it. I don't think this got me much color at all. There was nothing that stood out about this to me. It was just like any old self tanner, and I don't remember pricing or anything. I'll have all of these linked for you guys in the description box, just so that there's like a link in case you want to see it for whatever reason, or so you could see like pricing and stuff like that. So I don't know the specific price of this. I genuinely don't remember anything about it. All I remember is that I reviewed this twice somehow. So a very forgettable facial self tanner, did not do anything special, did not wow me in any way, shape, or form. So that's it for that one. Next up, I really wanted to love this one, and you guys keep telling me to review a different facial self tanner that recently came out from the brand, so I will be trying that one out. But this is the Skinny Tan NOTOX Beauty Elixir. I remember when I tried this, I kind of enjoyed it, but I really have not used it at all since trying it, and I feel like it didn't give me like a crazy amount of color either. Like, it didn't do too much for me, and you have to like consistently use this, I think it said, to see any of the anti-aging effects that it offers. So I don't know, for someone that tries a lot of different self tanners, like just for like a one-time use kind of thing, this didn't really do anything to wow me. It wasn't anything like crazy amazing, so I would probably pass on this one. I like it and I really like the idea of it, but there's so many better ones out there, so I just haven't been grabbing for this one as much as I thought I would. So that's why it's in the pile. Next up, we have another Skinny Tan product, and I actually really loved this product. It's the Skinny Tan Wonder Serum. This is actually really good, and this got me a lot of color, and I really loved how I looked. I actually used this a few times because I loved how I looked when I had this on. But look at this. This is like the crappiest packaging I've ever seen on a self tanner. Literally half of the product is in here. Like, I'm scared to open this because the self tanner is just gonna get all over the place. So I specifically stopped using it for that reason. I love the color that it gave me, but there's other self tanners out there that give me really amazing color and don't make this bad of a mess. Like, and I feel like there's other self tanners with a similar consistency that weren't as messy. Like, I feel like they either need to change this to a mousse or something, or up their packaging, because this is so bad, and this is specifically the reason I stopped using this, because this is like such a waste. Like, if I remember correctly, this wasn't a cheap self tanner whatsoever, so it seems like it sucks, honestly, that like half the product gets wasted and it's just like sitting in the cap of the product, and then it spills everywhere. If you have like light furniture, or if you like are keeping this in a place where it could explode, it's gonna ruin your stuff. So that's why it's in this pile. It's a great self tanner, terrible packaging, and I feel like they just need to fix that, or like change it to a mousse or something and just make it better, because I like this, I just hate this. So next up, we have two from the same brand, and I just want to say, I feel like this brand in general, b.tan, everything that I've tried from this brand does not get me dark at all. I know so many people rave about b.tan and they love it, and the pricing of b.tan self tanners is amazing, which is why I wanted to love them so bad, and I tried so many different ones. I'll still continue trying different ones because maybe I just haven't tried the one that worked for me yet. But of the ones that I've tried so far, I think I've tried like 3 or 4, they just all do the same exact thing for me. Like, I feel like at the end of the application, they all look exactly the same, which is why I can never differentiate which one is which. Like, they're all the same exact self tanner to me. Like, other brands where I've tried multiple self tanners, I know which one is which. With these, I get them all confused all the time because I looked exactly the same at the end with all of them. And like this, I want the darkest tan possible. It's like shaded in all of these because it's supposed to get you super dark. I got like medium maybe from it. This, no sun required, darkest. It's like 3 of these little things shaded in, same exact thing. Like nothing really stood out to me about these. They gave me like medium-ish color. Like it wasn't anything super fancy. I will say though, the price of these is so good and so low that I feel like you could layer these and you won't feel as bad about it, because even though you are wasting a little bit more product, the price is so fair that you could get away with that. I personally would rather spend a little bit more and not have to go through the extra work of putting on a second layer and just getting it right the first time. And I have not tried layering these, so I don't know how much more color you would get out of doing that, so don't quote me on that, just a thought. But yeah, these are just really nothing special to me, and they just didn't wow me. I get like a mediocre color from them, and yeah, if there is like one from the line that you guys are really obsessed with and that actually did get you a lot of color, please comment and let me know what it is, because I don't want to give up on these completely. But all the ones that I've tried from the brand have been like not really anything great for me, so yeah. Anyways, next up is the Tanologist 1 Hour Express Tan Self Tan Water in Extra Dark. So the color that I get from this is really beautiful and really amazing, but I hate the idea of the self tan water and it being clear to apply. You guys, if there's one thing I hate, it's a clear self tanner, and that's just what this is. And I know I did it to myself because I tried it. I knew it was a water going in. I don't know why I was expecting it to have color, like a color guard, but it didn't. And I came out having like some patchiness on the tan because I couldn't see where I was working with it. And the water itself, like, it already seems like a messy kind of idea. So there's a version that's exactly the same as this that is a mousse. It does exactly the same thing, but you could actually see where you're putting the self tanner, and it's just way easier to work with. So that's why I put this on the list. Like, there's the exact same version of this that's just so much better, so just go with that instead of this one. I don't recommend the water unless you like not having a color guard. If you do like having a color guard and seeing where you're working, go with the mousse version of it. It's amazing. I use it literally non-stop now. And then last but not least, the Bondi Sands Self Tanning Face Mist 1 Hour Express. Terrible. I remember just really not liking this. I remember it not giving me really any color whatsoever, or like hardly any, and I just remember really not liking this sprayer at all. Like, I feel like this whole thing in general did not work for me. There's other products from Bondi Sands, like the self tanning sleep mask, amazing. One of the best self tanners for the face I've ever tried, but this one specifically just really did not work for me, so it is in the no pile. So that is it for today's video. That is all the self tanners for 2022 that I like went through my drawers and picked out that really did not work for me and why. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now we can go back to regular scheduled programming with trying new self tanners. So comment and let me know if there is a self tanner that you guys want me to try that I haven't already. I will try not to double review any self tanners. I apologize again for that. I don't know how it happened. But let me know what else you guys want to see from me. I want to try some new stuff for you, so let me know what you want. Give this video a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.